Mayor, there was a 17-year-old girl who was shot on a porch last night and she died from her injuries. Is there any other information available about that case? If suspects are known or if there are any arrests made?
We haven't made any arrests yet. We have information about the case that I really can't share right now, but at least shed some light for the course of our investigation as to possible motivation for this event.
It's been released from the department that it was possible robbery related. Is that still the...
That was the initial understanding. We have subsequent information that indicates that that may not be correct.
Some of these street crews seem to be taking advantage or exploiting the department's pursuit policy. We've talked before about balancing that and why that policy exists. I was just hoping to talk to you, to hear that again from you, what the department has to consider when making such policies.
Well, the number one consideration of the police department when it makes a policy about a procedure that can end in violent death is the safety of the innocent. And our police department has made that the number one priority in our pursuit policy, which is the protection of innocent lives. Now, I hasten to add, we don't have a no pursuit policy. If the officer has knowledge that this person has committed a violent crime or has probable cause to believe it, we authorize a pursuit. And in fact, we had one last night that met those standards, resulted in the arrest of 3 robbers. So I think it's important to keep in mind something right here. The first thing is this. We expect criminals to act recklessly without regard for the lives of the innocent. We expect the police to put the lives of the innocent first. And I think that's unfortunate. We've got some politicians out there that think the police should be thinking like the criminals. If we're locking them up, and this has been one of the problems with pursuing stolen cars, is lack of consequences. A stolen car counts for 0 points in juvenile court for holding somebody overnight. So whose life do I risk for a crime for which there are no consequences? All right. Obviously, when we know we've got somebody who's committed a violent crime, that changes the equation. But I just ask those who would evaluate our policy to understand that all policies have to have embedded in them a sense of proportionality. What is the risk that we are taking to accomplish what public purpose? And I would offer that the first people to talk to were the survivors of the innocent who have been seriously injured or killed by people who were fleeing what turned out to be traffic infractions or operating a vehicle without owner's consent. That's not proportional. If we're going to risk our lives and yours, this has got to be somebody we have good, solid information to believe is an ongoing threat to the community.